Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome back. Um, I said that wrong. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you are already subscribed, welcome back. So, this video is probably gonna go up Friday. I think I'm gonna make an uploading schedule. I'm gonna upload every Monday and Friday. So it's Monday, but I'm gonna upload this Friday. What kind of animal is that? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like just happened to look over to my left, and I'm seeing some kind of animal. Is that a dog? What in the world? It is flying. What is that? Whatever kind of animal that is, they are walking fast as hell. I don't know what it is. Walking fast as hell. I can't tell because it's night, so I'm not. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh, what was I saying? So, this is going to be a after work chat, and I really want to upload like at least 3 times a week, but I'm so busy with working right now that I'm just gonna make it realistic and make it twice a week, Mondays and Fridays at least. I may upload more, but I want to upload for sure on Mondays and Fridays. So, this isn't a big deal, but I just want to tell y'all about this. I want to tell y'all about 2 things. So, if you follow me on Instagram and you look at my stories, you might have already seen this, or you already know this. But so Friday, I work at this place full time, and Friday, I go into work, right? Well, let me start by telling y'all. Sorry, Friday, I didn't work, even though I went to work. My name wasn't on the schedule, and they had enough staff, so I left. But I'm gonna tell y'all the whole story. So I went to work Friday, and I went to look at the schedule to see, where I'm assigned to, and my name was not on there. So whoever made the schedule, they made a mistake and didn't put my name on there. And but they almost all the CNAs were there though, right? So I went to the nurse, not a charge nurse, but just a hall nurse, and I said if every CNA shows up for second shift, can I leave? And she said, yeah, I don't see why not if everybody shows up. So I said, cool. So we was waiting on one more for second shift. She showed up, so I got my stuff and was about to leave. And then nurse that I had just asked about that, I said, wait. Ask, we're gonna call her Sandy. She was like, ask Sandy. Sandy is the unit manager. She's an LPN, but her job title is unit manager. And let me tell you about Sandy. So I don't know how to read Sandy. Normally, I think I'm pretty good at reading people because I'm an introvert. And one thing about introverts, we might not say much, but we observe a lot, and we really feed off of people's energy. We're very sensitive to people's energy, their body language, read people, right? But there's some people like Sandy, I can't really read her well. Okay, for one thing, so she's a LPN unit manager, right? She has her own office and stuff. She's like supposed to be one of the big dogs, one of the big bosses. But like she doesn't wear scrubs ever. And that's one thing I just be thinking, I just was concerned, just wondering, just curious, because like even in the DON, she don't wear scrubs either at this place. But at other jobs I've had at a nursing home, and I've had several, even if you're a DON, even DONs wear scrubs because they're a nurse. You know what I'm saying? So that I just found that a little interesting, different. The way she dresses very nice, like she works in the office. Like you would think that, she's a business office manager. She dresses up like she works in the office. She does not wear scrubs. I don't know why. That's just kind of strange to me for a nurse. Even though you have a higher position, like I said, even DONs, ADONs wear scrubs. So I just noticed something I noticed. But hey, so anyway, so I go to her, like the nurse said, and she was like, oh wait, don't you want to stay? I was like, no, I'll go home. Shoot. Now listen to this, y'all. So, on the rehab side, because I told y'all about how rehab people are in and out. So sometimes it may be almost empty, sometimes it may be full. So on Friday, they had 10 patients on rehab, right? And they had 2 CNAs down there for second shift. So what does that mean? On the rehab side, those CNAs literally have 5 patients apiece. 5, because there's 10 patients on the hall total, but there's 2 CNAs assigned to that hall. So they literally have 5 patients each. So in a nursing home, you may have 10, 15, 8, 10, depending on if you're short staffed or not. So I checked to see who's on. I know that on rehab, they're more than good with 5 patients a piece. In a nursing home, that's a very light assignment. So they're good. And plus they normally work together anyway. So if anybody's like a lift or a difficult patient, they're going to help each other. So they good. So I checked for the long-term care side. The long-term care side is fully staffed. Really, they're overstaffed because really, in a nursing home, don't no CNA only be getting 5 patients. So they're really overstaffed, really, if you want to be technical. Okay, my name is not on the schedule. It should be because this is one of my scheduled days to work, but it's not, and that's not my fault. It's not my job to make the schedule. So if my name's not on there, I'm like, shit, I'll take my ass home. So of course I didn't say that, but she was like, you want to stay, don't you? And the unit manager, that's what the unit manager said. And I was like, no, I'll go home. So she said, wait a minute, and there was some other stuff going on. And then, so she finally came around and said, all right, Joanna, you can go home. And I smiled, right, because I'm happy. I'm not smiling because, I'm happy. You just told me I get to go home, and I need this break. I didn't tell her this, but I literally only get 1 day off a week right now between both jobs. So I need this little break, so I was happy. So right as I walked out, she said, Joanna, I am shocked. Go ahead on. I am shocked. Now, at the time, I thought she said it I thought she was joking. She didn't laugh, but the way she said it, I literally thought she was just joking. Like, I'm shocked. You wanna go home? I thought she was joking. So, I come to work today, Monday. I was supposed to be on the cart. That's where I was originally at, but a PCA had got fired on the spot. Long story, I can't fit that in this video, maybe another video. So since she got fired, what was that? Y'all, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm seeing stuff now. I saw some lights. I need to get my ass upstairs. But anyway, a PCA had got fired on the spot, right? And what was I saying? So since she got fired, instead of being on the cart, I took the assignment that she was going to have, and a med aide that was already working first shift that she stayed over. So, but however, my name was not beside a assignment at the time. I didn't know where I would be at because my name was on the cart, but now I know I'm not on the cart, so I need to find out where I'm going to be at. So one of the first shift CNAs, she works first shift 3 days a week. She does 3/12s a week, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. I asked her, but sometimes she'll leave at 3 if they're overly staffed, right? And I asked her, are you leaving at 7 day or 3? And she's like, you know what? Well, since you're here now, let me go find out. So she goes to ask Sandy, the unit nurse manager, right? And I'm waiting on the CNA to let me know what's up because I want to know where I'm at. I'm waiting. She's taking forever. So I just go to where the unit manager, her office, the area where she's at, because that's where the CNA is at, so I can find out what we doing. What we doing here, where I'm going to be. I just want to know. So before I could say anything, the unit nurse manager looks at me and says, "You're not going home today." I said, "Okay." And this is before I could even say anything. I just shook my head, yes, okay. And she turns to the CNA that works first shift. And she said, she went home Friday just because her name was on the schedule. Like, what the heck? Like, and you could tell, like, she was being serious. she was frowning, like she just wasn't happy with that. And I didn't say anything, you know, but I'm thinking to myself, like, why do you, and I talked to another coworker about it, and he agreed with me. He was like, why does it bother you that I went home on Friday? Why does that bother you? So now that I think about it, she was not joking. When she was like, Joanna, I'm shocked. I'm just shocked. Like, she was being serious. She wasn't joking. She was really upset that I went home. Number one, my name is not on the schedule. That's your fault. You don't want to make the schedule. So that's your fault, not mine. Number two, obviously, if y'all needed me, I would have stayed. Y'all had more than enough CNAs. On the rehab side, they literally have 5 patients apiece. 5. In a nursing home, that's nothing. When you're used to having 10 patients, sometimes 15, if you really short staff, it could go up to 20 or more. So to have 5 patients, that's like a CNA's dream in a nursing home. So I don't understand, why did it bother her that I went home? Like, why does that bother you? Now that I'm talking about this out loud again, I'm thinking, did it bother you that I'm happy? Because like I said, I did smile. I wasn't smiling to be funny, but when she said, okay, you can go home, I was happy. Because y'all, she may not know this, but I work 6 days a week and be second shift, so I have no life. So I was happy just to get that little break, because that was unexpected good news. So I smiled. I was happy. So I feel like, did it make you mad, upset to see me happy? Like, I'm just trying to figure out why was she upset that I went home when they had more than enough staff? I'm just confused about that. And the fact that, why would you want me to stay? Isn't that like, what do they call it? Wasting labor? If you have over the amount of CNAs that you need, isn't that costing the company more money? Wouldn't you want me to go? And where would I even be assigned to? Like, you have more than enough staff. So I don't understand why it upset her that I went home. Like, there's been jobs that I've had before at nursing homes where every once in a blue moon or once in a while, we may be overstaffed. It may be because the census is low, or maybe the schedule just staffed too many CNAs for that day. So one of us may get to go home, and they don't have the managers or the DON or whoever, they have no problem with that. They don't have no issue with it. I've seen it happen before. So why are you mad? Because I'm leaving. I just didn't understand. I'm trying to understand, why was she mad because I got to go home? Like, you really that mad? You, like, I don't understand that. So yeah, just with the attitude, like I said before, I could even say anything. You ain't going home today. I didn't plan on it. I'm trying to figure out where I'm assigned to. You know, that's the only reason I went over there. So it's like, it's crazy. People hate to see you happy, I guess. I don't know. I'm really trying to understand, why is she mad that I went home when you had more than enough staff? And really, from a business point of view, you would want me to go home. At least I would think whoever's in charge of the company, like the business side of it, they would want me to go home. Because you're paying me to be here when you really don't need to, because you have more than enough staff. That's at any job. If you have more than enough staff, you want somebody to go home, because that's saving the company money for that day. So do y'all think she was mad because I showed happiness that I got to go home? Like, what's the issue, lady? Why are you mad that I'm going home? So that's what I'm just trying to understand. But yeah, so that's tonight's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all the next time.